CBS 58 Morning News continues.
And thanks for joining us on this Sunday, November 12th. I'm Michelle Fiore. Emerson Lehman has the day off. Here are some of the stories that we're following this morning for you. Israel's bombardment of Gaza continues despite growing international calls for a ceasefire. On Saturday, Israel's prime minister said the fight to defeat Hamas will continue with full force until the remaining 240 hostages have been released. The clock is ticking once again for Congress. We are less than a week away from a possible government shutdown. Newly elected House Speaker Mike Johnson unveiled a proposal Saturday to keep the lights on. Sources say the first part of the bill would extend funding until January 19th. The second part would extend funding until February 2nd. But funding would stay at current levels. On the soccer pitch, it looks like superstar Megan Rapinoe played in her final professional match with Seattle's OL Reign. She hurt her right leg just 6 minutes into Saturday's game against New York's Gotham FC. Rapinoe tells CBS Sports she thinks it's an Achilles tear. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources wants you to be on the lookout for black bears this winter. That's right, the agency is tracking the population by mapping out all the bear dens. That's where you can help. If you notice a bear den, don't approach it. Just send the DNR its location, photos, and a description of it. This will help wildlife experts study the bears and how we impact them.
Okay, so my idea of roughing it's Holiday Inn Express. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, if I saw one of those in the woods, I don't know, the instinct is what, fight or flight? But they say you're just supposed to stare it down and not run away, apparently.
There's no way I'm standing there and staring a bear down. There's no way.
I don't know.
I'm out of here. If I see it, it can have anything it wants in my picnic basket. Just go and I'm out.
Here, take this bread. Take this. Yeah. I know. I don't know.
Absolutely. And don't leave the trail either. Just down, you're gone.
Got a countdown clock on for you. 11 days, week and a half till Thanksgiving.
And Black Friday, of course.
That's 12 days.
My favorite holiday of the year.
That's 12 days.
Well, Milwaukee students are getting a jump start on the holidays. This weekend, kids from area schools got to decorate the trees in Cathedral Square Park. They made their own ornaments, and organizers say each tree represented a class theme or wish demonstrated through the decorations.
What was a plastic cup that got melted, and the other one was made by popsicle sticks, and we could make like shapes and like put like things on it.
And more local students will continue decorating those trees through next Wednesday. This is all part of the 25th annual Milwaukee Holiday Lights Festival. Kicks off with a variety show next Thursday at Pierre Marquette Park. Well, in our next half hour, a warning from the Dodge County Sheriff's Office why you should be on the lookout for an escaped bull. But first, the growing calls for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, and a new look at the toll the war is taking on hospitals. Now to the latest on the Israel-Hamas war. Leaders at an Arab Islamic summit called for a ceasefire and rejected Israel's claim that its actions are self-defense. Bradley Blackburn has more on the conflict as conditions in Gaza's hospitals are getting worse. And closer to home, local bookstores are celebrating National Family Literacy Month. On Saturday, Niche Bookstore and Rooted MKE partnered with Hyphen, a Milwaukee radio station, for a free family literacy fair. Organizers say the goal this month is to promote literacy and education, which has a reach beyond the classroom.
I really believe that literacy starts at home, so that's even before school with parents reading with children, but it's also the children watching their parents read as well to really solidify the importance of reading.
The literacy fair also showcased a large selection of diverse books to browse and buy, storytime sessions, and crafting opportunities. And for a fourth time this season, Giannis gets more than 30 points for the Bucks. Highlights from Orlando are next in your hometown sports.
Michelle.
I'm ready for you. Hit me up. Let's go.
Come on,
Coach.
It's probably ready to play.
Let's go.
All right, weather-wise, today's question. Which weather phenomenon does the U.S. experience on average 730 times a year? Hurricanes, rainbows, tornadoes, or lightning strikes?
Okay, can I say something about each one of these? So hurricanes, there's no way, because like we go by the alphabet when we name them, so there's only 26 letters in the alphabet.
Scratch that off.
That's off. Rainbows, I wish that we could see them even more than 730 times a year.
Yeah.
That one's kind of iffy for me. That's a possibility.
Okay.
Tornadoes, I think, is a possibility, sadly, because you hear about those all the time.
Yes.
Lightning strikes, I feel like, is way more than 730 times.
Okay, so
unfortunately.
BC.
So B or C. I'd like it to be rainbows, really would, but then again, I'd like rainbows to be more. So I'm gonna go with C. Yes. Yes. Woo!
You got it.
All right, nailed it.
And
what do I win?
Just gratitude.
Okay.